Lust isn't just about physical attraction, it creeps into different areas of life, distorting our hearts and pulling us away from God's purpose. Most people think of lust as just a sexual temptation, but the Bible reveals that lust takes many forms. Some we don't even recognize. Could you be struggling with a type of lust without even knowing it? In the Garden of Eden, Eve saw the forbidden fruit and desired the wisdom it would give her. Genesis 3:6. Her craving wasn't just about hunger, it was about wanting something outside of God's will. That's what lust does. It blinds us with cravings, making us chase things that can never truly satisfy. Let's look at 7 types of lust that can take control of our hearts. Number 1. The lust for pleasure. This goes beyond normal enjoyment. It's an obsession with feeling good at any cost. Some people pursue thrill after thrill, from excessive partying to dangerous addictions, believing happiness is found in pleasure. But Proverbs 21:17 warns, "Those who love pleasure become poor. Those who love wine and luxury will never be rich." Pleasure itself isn't evil, but when it rules us, we lose control. Number 2. The lust for power. Some people crave control over others, manipulating situations to stay on top. This lust isn't always obvious. It can hide behind ambition, competitiveness, or even the need to always be right. Yet Jesus taught a different way. Whoever wants to be a leader among you must be your servant. Mark 10:43-44. True greatness isn't about power, it's about humility. Number 3. The lust for wealth. Money itself isn't evil, but an obsession with riches leads to destruction. Many people sacrifice integrity, family, and faith in pursuit of financial gain. 1 Timothy 6:9 warns, "People who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction." Greed deceives us into thinking money brings security, but only God provides true peace. Number 4. The lust for recognition. This is the craving for attention, praise, and approval. In today's social media culture, many people measure their worth by likes, comments, and followers. Jesus exposed this struggle in John 12:43. "For they loved human praise more than the praise of God." When we seek recognition over righteousness, we lose sight of what truly matters. Number 5. The lust for knowledge. Wanting to learn isn't wrong, but some chase knowledge to feel superior, seeking answers apart from God, and relying solely on human wisdom. Paul warns in 1 Corinthians 8:1, "Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up." True wisdom isn't about knowing more, it's about knowing God. Number 6. The lust for physical desires. This is the most commonly recognized form of lust, sexual temptation. The Bible warns against allowing lust to control us. God's will is for you to be holy, so stay away from all sexual sin. 1 Thessalonians 4:3-5. Lustful thoughts, pornography, and impure relationships damage our spirits and distance us from God's best for our lives. Number 7. Food can become more than just sustenance. It can turn into an addiction. Overindulging in food for pleasure rather than nourishment can be a form of lust, leading to health problems and emotional distress. Signs you may struggle with food lust: eating compulsively, even when not hungry; using food as an emotional escape; feeling guilty after overindulging but repeating the cycle. Breaking free from lust. Lust is sneaky, often taking hold in ways we don't expect. But the good news is that God provides a way out. James 4:7 encourages us. "So humble yourselves before God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." The first step to freedom is recognizing the problem and surrendering it to Jesus. Take a moment to reflect. Is there a hidden desire pulling you away from God? Ask Him to reveal it and help you overcome it. If this message spoke to you, continue growing in faith and biblical wisdom. Let's walk this journey together.